Hello, brothers and sisters. Out here on this beautiful Labor Day Monday. I didn't plan on doing this video, but the spirits kept tapping me to go ahead and do it, and it must be done. And I feel great. It is beautiful. If you reach this channel, that means that you reach a channel for answers, and I definitely have answers for you. Also, everyone is my brothers and sisters, so if you're a subscriber, you're definitely my brothers and sisters. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the comments and the likes. And also, to listen to this message, you must be in spirit, not of the flesh, because these messages come from the universal God, and he's only in spirit, not of the flesh. Also, you are God. Psalms 82, 1 through 6 and John 10, 34. That's who you are. So I appreciate you. And today's topic, New Moon 9-6. Thoughts and words create reality. Law of attraction, new earth. So, every time there's a new moon, that means there's a new beginning to the month. So our thoughts and our thoughts and what we say really creates the reality for that month. And the evil beings know that. So that's why the purpose of this video. So I always start with a couple scriptures that helps, that goes towards the message I'm going to share. And this is, Satan himself passed away, but you have people that still carry on the satanic plan, and that's what this is revealing. This is revealing those who still try to infiltrate the light with bad thoughts, but they never have answers. So first one I want to read is 1 John 4:1. Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God, for many false prophets have gone out into the world. So a lot of us, we don't watch CNN and these. So you got people who have infiltrated our truth movement pretending to be of the light, but they're really of the dark. And they do like 80% truth, 20% false. And they go, the law of attraction, I mentioned that for a reason. And I'll get more into that. The second one I want to read is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. And no wonder, for even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. So some of them, they have a lot of followers, because a lot of people have to have a big, they're stuck on man as the celebrity, but not the content. They see somebody with a lot of followers, and they assume that person is of the light, but a lot of people don't even know who they are. They are God. So we have people just waking up, and they just join a movement just because of the subscribers. But they're all over their planet. But you have to watch their actions. So the dark forces need us light to create. They cannot create. So they don't go through source God like we do. They go through us and throw us ideas to create it, to think it, speak it. So what I'm getting to, we must challenge things of doom and gloom. You can change the timeline. And when they say things and they're not giving you answers, they're only giving you the doom and gloom of the evil. Because anything of darkness, we can send light to it and dissolve it. But if you don't send any light to it, or you're not aware of it, that's why these plans happen. And then we keep repeating it and keep thinking it. So you must challenge things when they're not of the new earth, because we're in a new earth. So those things that don't fit the new earth, they're dissolving, and they're being shown to you because they're sticking out like a sore thumb, because they're not of the light. So what you're going to see, some people you thought were good are going to be actually bad, and some people bad are actually going to be good. Because there's somebody now that they keep saying bad, but every time I listen to the video, that person, everything they say is coming. But I always stay open. Because that's what they did to us. We're trying to tell you the truth. Oh, no, that's what they're doing to this person, but what they're saying has always came true. So I don't go off what a man says, I judge for myself. And you should also. Why are they so against this person who says they're on our side? And so that's what's going on now. Everything is being revealed, good and evil. And some people have it in their names. If you see someone with a name of the darkness in their name, they're telling you. Then if someone's always giving you fear, they're telling you. So they're showing you by the actions. So this weekend, instead of a lot of good messages with the new moon coming in, it's the same as the last month. A lot of doom and gloom. No answers. People of the light should have it. So you give us what's going on, what the evil want to do. Because the people of the light is not doing the evil stuff. It's the people of the dark that want to bring this. So you give us the awareness and then you give us answers. I give you answers. But they only giving doom and gloom. So I'm going to give you some examples of some of the videos I heard. People saying there is that that the country we're in, United States, is dictatorship and communist country. No. You don't agree to that. What you say you attract. You never agree to this. See the trick? So they're saying, yeah, but this is what the people of the evil want, but they're losing. So remember they said, well, on the chessboard, there's not as many pieces to move. So now even them, they can't hide. So that's why I'm putting the light on them. This is what the evil wants to do, but it's never going to work. It's not working. Because I see my world different. So they're saying that like the evil have that. No, they don't. I don't give consent and free will to this. So we must question these people back. If you don't question it, they could come into wrath because you accepted it. So they use us to create their reality. Somebody coming out and saying, take the shot in the arm, and don't clarify what they mean by that. So the shot in the arm can be a cure. But this, other people speaking for this person, no, they meant it this. No, they said it like they said it because they're not clarifying. Me, I personally will never take I don't tell you to take the shot in the arm. I don't agree with it. If you do it, you have consent and free will. But if the person chooses, I don't agree with that. I agree with a cure. So I give you ways to heal yourself. See the trick? But the person is coming out saying, take the shot. Point blank. They don't give a reason behind it. People are like, why are you afraid to give your reasoning behind this? Because you got a lot of people, thousands of them. So I'm giving you samples of how some of the darkness may have infiltrated our light. And we allow, because we don't question back. And you should only follow God. And that's speaking, the person, these people, if they're not mentioning God in their videos, like I always say this comes from the universal God, that's a red flag. You save yourself. I don't want to, when you keep continuing to give me some man gonna save me, they're telling you. This will be God's new world. We should be looking for God first and foremost. So they're throwing you answers, who they are. Satan's not going to keep putting God, he's going to keep putting some man there. Now there are people like, and we are all the white hats. Remember I put that out there. No, we are the white hats. All of us. Not just some certain group. We're all shining light on the darkness. So I'm giving you back answers, and you must question these people back. We all must. We're all in this fight with our pieces of puzzle. So we keep sending back our love and light to these people. And that's what I don't give consent for, and keep sending the love and light. And the layers of onion, like I said, it's not as much to peel. So they can't hide anymore. We're getting to that point now where it's the wheat from the chaff. And you're being tested. This is an illusion. I'm not telling you that this is an illusion, because your thoughts create your reality. Is already red flags. But especially the new moon. They know the new moon is coming. We can create a better month than the last one, but they're throwing you doom and gloom with no answers. There's answers to the evil's plan, and we just send that back. I used to do this, but I corrected it. Them saying it's going to be a lot of deaths. We don't know that. Our thoughts create the reality. God is the final say, or we don't know what the people signed in their contract. You signed a contract before you came here as spirit. There's going to be a lot of death. How do you know? You can change the reality. That's what the evil wants. Why do you keep repeating what the evil wants? You put what you want. Is that what you want in the new earth? Everyone, you put out love and light. You don't be the judge of that. You shine light on it, then you send back an answer of the light. This is what the evil wants, but it possibly may not happen. Some of them start off with, I had a dream. It's always, I had a dream, and it's breaking news, but always bad news. No answers, bad news, bad news. We don't know if the dream came from the dark forces telling them of the light to pretend to be on the light on our side. That's how they suit you. I had a dream. But it's always bad. How come it's never anything good? Evil forces want your frequency and energy down. They don't want it upwards. So they'll throw in negative news, negative fear. That's not of the light. We can defeat that by recognizing it. I don't give consent, free will. That's why this timeline keeps sending back. I heard one of them say it's going to be nuke bombs. That's what the evil wants to do. Father God, I don't give consent, free will. It could happen, but we must shine the light on it and send back what we want. Especially with the new moon. And then I told you from the day 822 to 920, they know that as well. So they try to keep our frequencies down with negative. Less positive. So I'm giving you positive to raise the frequency back at this news. Them pretending not to know law of attraction. Anyone teaching should know basic what you think you attract, which is law of attraction. That's basic. Leading thousands of people, you should be able to give answers per your law of attraction back. This is what the evil wants. But we have a law of attraction. We are the light. And God listens to us. He waits for us to determine what's coming into the earth with our thoughts and our beliefs. The ones of no soul, they can't manifest anything. They need us to manifest it. See the trick? Don't be afraid to cut someone off because they continue to give you bad news. So when I see them, I stay on a higher frequency and I continue. So I'm observing them and I continue to send the light back. So some of your truth movement, once again, some of your dark forces has infiltrated the truth movement. They're not just going to come out and say, I am of the dark. No. They're not. They show you by their actions, by their names. Remember, there is no death. So what's the fear? You fear going to heaven? You leave here, you go to heaven. Stay in the love frequency. And they know a lot of people don't know who they are, so they feed on that. But there's no death. So if something happens to me, I pass over, okay, I'm in heaven. That's it. Why do we think heaven is worse than earth? This is hell. Earth is hell. I had a relative say they enjoy staying here, that they don't want to go to the new earth in heaven. I was like, okay. But that's their choice, their free will. Okay, if you want that, so it shall be done unto you. But you should look forward to going to heaven. And all we have to do now is stay in the love frequency. So I appreciate they, once again, shining the light on the dark. We must see it. But what do we want to manifest from that? Do we accept it or not? Just say no, no, no. Fear can create the reality. I think I mentioned that. But I say it again. Fear can create the reality if we don't react of the light. Say, Father God, don't give consent free will to this, and shine the light back. And remember whose universe this is. God's universe, not man's. God uses these pieces for his own purpose. So God is overseeing everything. So in other words, stay in your love frequency. You can't save everyone. People have choices, free will, consent, and they sign contracts. So we just continuously stay in the love frequency, continuously keep sending a higher frequency, how we want things as we're creating the new earth. And the wheat from the chaff is separating. I'm double checking. I just wanted to get this message out. And also they send out a lot of the news articles of the evil forces with no answers. People of the light, at this point, if you have lots of subscribers, you should have answers of the light. Not just dark, fear. No, they're giving you already what they are. Thank you guys for joining, for listening to this video. If you're new to me, go ahead and subscribe. Definitely hit the like button as I give you some things. I know I gave you something to help you, and I appreciate you all. Thank you, family and friends.